Hi Blake, how are you? Hello all, welcome to my channel Bella. Today, as I promised, I am doing some fun stuff with liquid polymer clay. How's your day been so far, Blake? Are you been good? How is it? Not bad? Alright. Okay, so I do have some molds here, like you might see me using these kind of molds with resin. But today we are doing liquid polymer clay. I'll show you a few things what we could do with liquid polymer clay and how we're gonna use liquid polymer clay. It's less messy than resin work, and also with resin, you got to be very much careful when you're handling that chemical. But liquid polymer clay, I would say it's much safer than resin. But again, there's two kind of two different things, two different effects, two different textures, and two different products when you're having the resin work and the polymer clay. So this is the polymer clay, which is like the normal clay. But here I have the liquid polymer clay. I always go with Sculpting brand. It's my favorite because that's what I know. Today I'm going to show you how we use this liquid polymer clay. It's pretty easy, and you can be bold. You can be creative and try out and add a few things if you wanted to. So I am making few dog paws for some key rings. Hey, how are you, Roblox kids? I'm good. This is liquid polymer clay tutorial that I'm gonna do today. Yesterday we made few key rings and charms with the polymer clay polymer clay, like this polymer clay. But today we are using the liquid. Using liquid, you can use the transparent, the clear one as it is, or maybe you can mix it with different colors. When you're mixing with colors, when you're using different colors, you can add paint, or maybe you can add this kind of pigmentation. So here it's a metallic powder. Is this your normal voice? It is. A bit weird, isn't it? That's what I always get, but can't do much. That's how I born Roblox. But when I'm angry, it's a different voice. It's just more voice. Okay, guys. What I'm gonna do here for this one, I'm mixing the clay polymer clay and also the liquid polymer clay. I'll show you what I'm gonna do with this one. First, I'm gonna fill these little pores with pink. You can do it like whatever the way you like. Maybe create small clay balls and use your finger to press them in like that. So this side. Make sure it fits only inside that cavity. Also, you can use the silicone more like this to spread it evenly. Whatever the way it works for you is the best way. So, this can use as creating the new stuff. Also, the liquid polymer clay can be used as a glue, attaching two clays together. If you're working with a normal clay, which is not the baked one, it's easy, it's blend together. But if you have a baked clay, either you got to use glue, or else you can use this clear polymer clay, the liquid polymer clay, as the glue to stick the pieces together. I ran out of my glass, so I got to use the oversized one, which is annoying. Glass sticky වල වෙලා කළු පාට එක මෙයාලි පත් එකක් තමයි දැන් තියෙන්නේ. Alright, I think I got them covered. This is how it's gonna look like from the other end. And there's a lower heart here in the middle. I'm gonna cover that also with the clay. You gently press it, make sure it won't go over. That's the use of this silicone shaping tool. You can shape the clay without leaving any finger marks. Anyway, this side gonna be covered with the liquid clay. I'm much more concerned about this end. So we are ready here. Hello. How are you today? Gunsa? Yeah, Gunsa. Is that right, Gunsa? Thanks for joining, Gunsa. So here I'm gonna use white polymer clay. Or maybe let's do this with black for fun. So you got to shake your clay, liquid clay, thoroughly to make sure there's a consistency in your clay. You can either use a toothpick or if you have any other tool, you can use them. I use the toothpick. Hi Priyaki, කොහමද? Priyaki, අද අපි use කරන්නේ liquid polymer clay එක. මේ අද එකට normal polymer clay එකයි liquid polymer clay එකයි දෙකම use කරනවා. I'll show you how we are using it to create some fun stuff. Let me get a tissue quickly, guys. Tissue එකක් තියාගන්න මම basic කරනවා තියාගන්න. ප්‍රියාක කොහොමද busy දාදා? Here I am adding the liquid polymer clay top of this one. It's pretty easy. Simply squeeze the liquid clay onto the mold. If you are using it from the bottle, but if you are mixing colors, I'll show you how you could do that. Then how to chemical. So I always use a toothpick to spread the clay around. Make sure it touches all the corners and no gaps. Hi Roslyn, hello. How are we today? Happy Tuesday. Roslyn, we are doing some charms using liquid polymer clay. I'm also using the normal clay in between to get the designs, but mainly we are using the liquid clay. So this is also goes in the oven, same as the other polymer clay, but if the thickness is less than 6 millimeters, you can bake it the 135 or 130 preheat oven for 15 minutes. But the thickness is more than 6 millimeters, I highly recommend you to bake it another 15 minutes extra, so you can bake it for 30 minutes. Okay, make sure you got the clay on all the areas. Turn it around. And if you see any air bubbles, pop them out. See if you here and they're nice. So I'm gonna cover this one also in black. Gently blow, gently pour, drop by drop, because if you pour all of a sudden, it might overflow. Then it looks messy. The final item, the product, not looks good. So always be patient. Use a toothpick to reach to the corners, so you don't pour it outside the mold. මේ වගේ toothpick එකක් තියාගන්න අර ලං වෙන්න බැරි පුංචි තැන්වලට clay එක මේ විදිහට spread කරන්න පුළුවන් toothpick එකකින්. දාති බින්දුව වගේ චුට්ටිද දාන්න. ඒකට හේතුව ගොඩාක් දාති හැමතැනම overflow වෙන්න බලන්න පුළුවන්. එතකොට ඒක looks messy. ඒ නිසා චුට්ට එහෙම add කරන්න. And make sure you pop off all the pop out all the air bubbles. Air bubbles තියෙනවා නම් මතක ඇතුව ඒවත් pop out කරන්න. හරි. අපි මේ කවුද මේ? සත්සර කෑවද ජෝබීවද? ඈ? කාටද කියලා මට අඳුර ගන්න බෑ සත්සර ඔයාව. Hi Nanajit, කොහමද? Okay, so as you can, I don't know whether you can see, මෙන්න මෙතන චුට්ටි තකවුට් කියන තියෙනවා. Not sure whether you could see. Yes, I'm gonna clean that one off before I put this in the oven. Is it smoky or Lenuka? Could be smoky, one of them. Smoky the Lenukada. Then how cut that I know Lenuka. Alrighty guys, this one goes in the oven. 130 preheat oven for 15 minutes. I'll put this in the oven and come back. And let's do the other one, but I feel like we have a room here for another drop or two. Let's spread it out evenly. Amena, spread karana. Alright. So since this is a silicone mold, it's safe in the oven. Make a silicone mold, kaknis oven is safe. So I'll put this into the oven. We got to keep the timer, so it's 8:30. I got to check it out in 8:45. Stay there guys, I'll be back in a second. Just throw this in the oven. I'll be back. Lenuka? Lenuka. Okay, so the next one is the fun part. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna use this liquid polymer clay and mix some colors and let's have some fun. Here I have this kind of a container. The reason I'm mixing the colors here guys, if there's any leftover, I can simply seal it and store it securely. Make a reason make use karana. I'm පාවිච්චි කරන clay එක ඉතුරු වුණොත් මට පුළුවන් මේක ඊළඟ එකට save කරලා අරන් තියාගන්න. So this one is white, but I'm actually gonna use the clear one. Here you got the transparent one. I'm having black in a country barona. Anything number. Country kind of barona. ඔයාලා නම් වෙනස් කරනවා සත්සාර. Okay. I'm pouring the clay onto this little container. It looks white, guys, but it's not white. Once it's dry or baked, it looks transparent, so it's not white. And on this, what I'm gonna do actually is using for when you're mixing colors with the liquid polymer clay, or liquid polymer clay එකත් එක්ක colors mix කරද්දී guys, ඔයාලට පුළුවන් either මේ වගේ alcoholic ink එක use කරන්න. You can use this alcoholic ink, or you can use the paint, or else you can use the powder. Whatever works for you. I'll try all these different things, then we can choose which one works better. නේද? මම හැම එකම try කරලා පෙන්නන්නම්. එතකොට ඔයාලටත් පුළුවන් අන්තරේ ගන්න මොකද වැඩිපුරම වැඩ කරන්න කියලා. So the fun part for me with the alcoholic ink is when you pour the ink in, I like that effect. Let me show you. See? I like the way it's spread. And I'm gonna mix it. We'll see whether we get the right color that we're looking for. If not, you can add a little bit more. සච්චර කියන මගේ නම අනිත් කෑල්ල. මුළු නම ලෙනුක සච්චරනේ. සච්චර කියන නම ලස්සනයි. I am adding few more drops here. Oops. A little bit too much. But that's okay. Wait, you not Amanda. Let's mix and see. That's okay. So you can use this liquid polymer clay to make jewelry, or like different charms for key rings or bracelets, whatever you're looking for. Or else you can use this liquid polymer clay as a glue. If you wanna glue a couple of clay together, you can use this polymer clay. And what I'm gonna do, I'll leave it there. Bella Padana matter TikTok 11.8k. Congratulations, and let's celebrate. Here I'm making another color. Oops, is it closed or open? Same like the clear polymer clay, translucent one. And this one I'm gonna add a different color. This time, this is the ink. This time let's use the powder. There's several I got here. I think this one, the copper goes with pink. So let's use copper. ආට 3යි නේද? මෙහාට වෙලාව අමාරයි. 8:30 here in Sydney. So that's a copper powder. I'm gonna add. අයෝ දැම්මනේ දන්නේ. Add the copper powder onto my liquid clay. And let's give it a mix. අපි එක mix කරලා බලමු කොහොමද colour එක එන්නේ කියලා. I'm not sure that I added a lot of copper powder. It seems like, very thick. I will add, not the white one, stay away. A little more of the transparent, which is the little bit more liquid clay. එලා මම දැන් ගෙදර විනාල කාලෙ මෙන්නම්. හරි සත්සර. Thank you so much ආවට. That's that one. Amazing. So guys, here we are using liquid polymer clay, and I'm creating the colors that I need for my keyring charm. So we got pink and I got a copper. Then what I'm gonna do is add the clear liquid, the clear clay. This time I'm gonna add a little bit of maybe this one. You can try. I haven't opened this one, so it's the first time using the purple foil. I know sometimes this can be messy. Hi Prasadaya, කොමද? ගොඩක් දවසකින් නේද? Here I am adding the foil. You can add the foil to the clay, or else you can directly add the foil to your mold. It's simply the way you want it. I am adding it to my clay. ඔයාලට පුළුවන් foil එක කැලේම mold එකට දාන්නත්. එහෙම නැත්නම් ඔයාලගේ liquid clay එකට දාලා mix කරන්නත්. මම කරන්නේ liquid clay එකට දාලා mix කරන්නයි යන්නේ. ප්‍රසාදය කොහමද මේ දවස්වල බිසීද? How's your life? කොහමද ජීවිතේ? Put it away, and that's the fun part. We're gonna give it a mix. So the one that I'm gonna do is this one. Oh, which one? I was thinking to do this one. Yeah, let's do that one. I'm gonna add this clean clay with the glitter. When you're pouring, try not to split outside the mold. If it happens, that's okay. I have a wet paper or a wet towel ready with me to wipe them off. මෙහෙම දාද්දී එළියට වැටෙන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙම වැටුණට කමක් නැහැ. හැබැයි with wipe එකක් හරි towel එකක් හරි ready කරලා තියාගෙන ඉන්න. ටගාලා ඒක පියදාලා දාන්න. වරදක් නෑ කල්ලා දෙන්නේ නාකමදාට. මටත් වරදක් නෑ අයියා මත් සතුටින් ඉන්නවා. ෂුට් එකක් වැඩිපුර busy මේ දවස්වල. ඒරෙන්න වරදක් නෑ. Here we go. Yesterday we made rainbow charms and different charms using the solid clay, but this time we are doing this with the liquid clay. What's the time? We got 5 more minutes, Michelle. Good morning. It's morning for you. You must be joining from your States, is that right? Or Canada? Yeah, I'm in Sydney. It's almost good night for me. Thanks for joining, Michelle. This is much similar to resin work, but pretty safe. And also the outcome, the results is different to resin. Okay, let me clean this one. Awesome, I want to learn how to work with resin. Okay, I will do the resin. I actually did few resin work with my past live streaming, Michelle. You can watch them, or else I will bring another one on this Thursday. Here I am quickly wipe all the excess that I dropped around. Thanks so much, Michelle. And if you have a channel, drop a comment somewhere on my long videos or a short video. I will definitely subscribe you back and support you. This is liquid polymer clay, Michelle. I use Sculpey brand, pretty similar to resin but totally different. Resin is, you need to be very much protective, use PPE like gloves, masks, what's not, and the outcome also different from resin to the liquid polymer clay. Alright, now I'm adding the pink color using a different overlap. You better concentrate when you're doing or reach into the small parts. Otherwise, it's gonna be very busy. You can clean it, however, it might not look good. As you can see, it's mixing colors. So this charm is for my next keyring that I'm gonna do with purple, white and pink. I'm very conscious and careful when I'm reaching these narrow parts. If you don't have a tool like this, that's okay guys. You can use a toothpick. I don't know whether you can see, I'm kind of mixing the colors together. Let me try to give you a closer look. Like that. So, the next one, I'm using bronze, but I'm just doing the dots only with the bronze color. I'm not gonna overpower it. One more dot. Ah, wow. The tiny one. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Let me actually close this powder. If I split it, it goes everywhere. What I'm gonna do next is, guys, I'll show you what I'm doing, is starting from here, kind of gonna mix this bronze, but try to get a pattern like that. kind of sorrows. So, on top of it, let me seal these ones so I can use them later. So they are my custom made liquid polymer clay, pink and bronze. So I can save it later. On top of this one, guys, here it's a clear transparent polymer, liquid polymer clay. On top of that, I'm adding the transparent polymer clay. And it looks white, but once it's dry, it's transparent. So you can see the designs that you made from the top. Okay, now here I need a toothpick to make sure I lay this liquid layer evenly and also it's not overflowing from the mold. I think our charm that we made earlier is ready to take out from the oven, and let's put this one in. Again, this one goes off in a preheat 130 or 35 preheat oven for 15 minutes. Alright guys, let me put this in and I'll bring the other one back. Hang on for a second. I think this is ready. Just hot, straight from the oven. I hope it's ready. This is what we just made a couple of minutes ago. It's very warm. I don't want to burn my hand. Ta-da! Just got it off. Super hot. I need to put this on a baking paper. There we go. So we just got this out from the oven. And I'll tell you guys the mistake I just did with the other one. Are we ready to take this one off? Yes. Come out, little one. A bit gentle with that. Here we go. think that it's pretty easy to make. Here's my little polymer clay jar for a keyring, and this is gonna be attached here like that. So I need to rest this for another few minutes. And guys, here the black one is the liquid black clay, and the pink one is the solid polymer clay. I mix them both so you can be bold and creative and do your own. This is what we did. Pink and black. And since I need another one, I'll do that with you guys so you know how exactly to buy yourself next time. So here's my sculpting. This is the brand that I'm using. Polymer clay. Oopsie. Stay there. So it's already conditioned well. We're gonna make the same thing again. What we need here is the little pink pose. You can change different colors. Since I got the pink one, I'm going with pink. But you can add any color that you like. Here you go. I'm filling this little pose with pink, but make sure it's not over filling. It just fit to that size. You can use your finger, or else you can use the silicone mold. To make sure it's all attached properly. මෙහෙම එක් වටඇඟිල්ල use කරන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙම නැත්නම් silicone mold එකක් use කරන්න පුළුවන්. Whatever is easy for you. And I'm filling the next one. Guys, if you like what I'm doing, don't forget to double tap the screen and like the video. And also, if you're new to my channel there, subscribe and stay connected with me. This Friday we are turning 1. My channel turning 1, so we are having celebrations. We give away universal gift cards. Which country you're joining from doesn't matter. So it's $50 worth of gift cards. So join and participate on the activities. It's fun. And win some amazing gifts. Gift cards and vouchers from BB Prints for customers t-shirts and a lot more. And you can get Bella's key rings. Only thing you got to do is subscribe and stay connected and join with me on 10th of October, which is coming Friday. So you got to make sure the clay fits so well with the pose. I'll show you from this side. So let's keep working on this. We got a few more to fill. And we are making this one again, guys. We just got this out of the oven. So we are doing another one. Let's see, those are the charms for my polymer clay key rings. If you like what I'm doing, you can actually follow it and do your own. And if you don't know how to do that, watch again. This tutorial the Bella breaking is pretty easy to follow. I'll show every single steps and also the mistakes that I'll do. so you can learn from my mistakes and avoid those rookie mistakes. කාර හරි මේක කරන්න කැමති කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවනම් ෆොලෝ කරන්න මේ ලයිව් ස්ට්‍රීම්ස් ටික. තේරෙන්නේ නැත්නම් කමෙන්ට් එකක් දාන්න. මම කැමති උදව් කරන්න. එහෙම කරලා ඔයාලට පුළුවන් ඔයාලගේම දෙයක් කරගන්න. And also this can be your part-time income stream. So if you don't know how to do, just tell me, I'll teach you. Actually, I share what I know with you. Guys, remember me around another 10 minutes or so. I got to take the other thing from the oven and I'll show you the mistakes I just made. I accidentally split it inside the oven and I'm so excited to see how that turned out. I'm pretty sure it's messy out there. Alrighty, so one more in the middle. That's my clay got. Okay, here we go. This time let's do with white, because we already have black one. I'm thinking to do white. So one big bowl here for the middle. Squeeze it in. Use my tool to get the shape. If you don't have one of like this, that's okay guys. You can simply use a toothpick or you can use your fingers. Let's check from this side. I think we got it right. Here you go. Let me quickly go and grab my other one in the oven and we'll see how much I missed with that. It looks gorgeous, beautiful, but I messed it out. See? It's very warm, guys. I messed it. It's overflowed to the other side, but I can still save it. I need to think of a way. Look at this end. I'll let it cool for a bit. Yeah, let's do this one first. Bella. Yeah, I think I need to put it back in the oven for another 5 minutes or so. Then I can easily clean the excess. So let's put this back in another 5 minutes. Show that to you. make sure the temperature is 130 Celsius. Done. So here we go with our white liquid clay. And I'll keep my toothpick close to me because you need it when you're reaching corners. Are we ready? Here we go. Just simply pour the liquid clay onto the mold. Make sure you do it slowly. And use the toothpick to spread it out. Do it gently and slowly. No rush, guys. And if you feel like you need more, then you can add drop by drop. Make sure it's not overflowing from the mold. Keep it inside the mold and use a toothpick to spread it around gently. Here we go. If you don't have a toothpick, you can use a safety pin as well. Whatever tiny teeny narrow is able to reach the small hi Natalie, how are you? Reach these small edges. You can use it to spread the clay out. How's your day so far, Natalie? Which country are you joining from? I'm here in Sydney. Good. It's good to hear. Okay, as you see, there's a tiny spot here. What I'm going to do is I push the liquid gently like this. And we need a little bit more here. As you see, it's not filled properly. Fully. So I'm adding drop by drop very slowly. Hi Ahmed, how are we today? We are working with liquid polymer clay, Natalie and Ahmed. So we just made this doggy pose. Is it cat pose? I think both. You can use for either one. For the key ring charms, yesterday we used solid polymer clay, but today I am using this liquid polymer clay for that. I'm in kitchen. Oh, it's a keychain, not a squishy. Actually, I haven't made this squishy before. Do you know how to make a squishy, Natalie? This is a keychain. And put another drop. And gently spread it across. Make sure it covers all the areas. Here you go. It's me. I think it's nearly 9 o'clock. Yes, 9:08 here in Sydney. What about you? I'm putting very slowly. Drop that onto the toothpick. And now one more drop here. And tiny one here. I think it's enough. And pop out if there's any air bubbles. Also, you can clean. Thanks for joining us. I haven't seen your message. I was so concentrating here. Thanks for joining, Natalie. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe before you leave with notification all icon so you won't miss any live streams from Bella. Here we go. So this also goes in the oven for 15 minutes. And I'll take the other one out and put this one in. I promise I'll be gentle this time. I'm not gonna ruin this one. Okay, I got the butterfly one out. It's super duper hot. This one also still warm. It's hard enough. What I'm gonna do is attach it like that and attach it to the keyring. I'll show you the mistakes that I did with this one. If you can see, there's some air bubbles. If you haven't taken the air bubbles off properly, it will leave the marks. So don't do this mistake when you're doing your own. This one is good, perfect. There's no air bubbles. But this one, there's few here. So let's see how we're gonna save this little butterfly. As I mentioned, I accidentally split it, so it's went everywhere. Let's take this one out. Since it's very fragile and delicate, I'll be gentle. Seems like it's gonna be crack here. It might crack there, but we can make another one if so. Okay. That's a butterfly wing we just made. It's also a keyring charm. You hang it from here. How do you think, guys? Is it good? So we mix bronze color, pink color, and just the purple glitter. This one, and this is how it's turned out. And I'll put this through to make sure it's not stuck anywhere. So that's the other charm that we just made. They are for keyrings. It's a butterfly wing. It can be for earrings if you like earring or jewelry. And whatever it is here, I'm making keyrings. So that's the keyring charm. And let me put them all back here. So you can see that while you're washing it, no, you can't see. I put it here. And what we're gonna do is next is creating a lotus. This one. For this one, I use pink color. The leftover we have, and only the transparent one after. So when I'm doing this, I'll add a little bit of transparent clay here. It's because the one we got is not enough. This is transparent one. Every drop is worth, guys. Be careful, don't split it like Bella. Here we mix and pop out any apples. As I mentioned earlier, you can use the alcohol ink like this, which I just used, or else you can use the paint, or else you can use the powder. What works for you, it's okay. Or maybe you can use the chalk, like the dust, chalk dust. Alright, now this one, I'm adding some gold foil. So earlier what I did was I add that foil onto the clay and mixed it. But this time I'm doing it differently. Every time you can try an error. I like to do this one straight to the mold. So I'm using my picking tool to position them. When you do with the resin, guys, these things tend to float. That's why it's best to mix with the resin or the liquid clay first. But I want to try this and see how it's turned out. Yeah, I got a giant piece. What I'm gonna do is break it in small pieces. Put that in the lid. Just squish it. Come on. Oh, squish it like that. We got to keep the time on, guys. Otherwise, my little doggy poacher might burn. So it's in the oven. I think it's nearly there for 10 minutes. We'll leave it for another 5 or so. Then we can check it out. I'm going to add 1 or 2 there. Come on, beautiful people. If you like what I'm doing, don't forget to subscribe. Oh, and stay connected with me. Also, don't forget to double tap the screen and like the video. Hi, Niro Akka. ගොඩාක් කාලෙකින් කොහමද ඔයාට? Niro අක්කේ මම liquid polymer clay use කරලා keyring charms ටිකක් හදන එක මං ඉන්නේ. අපි මෙයාව හැදුවා එක butterfly wing එකක්. And ඊට පස්සේ මේ doggy pose හදුවා. And we are making another flower here. වැඩ තමයි නේද? මාතිවර වෙලා ආවා පස්සේ රවුමක් ඇවිදින්න ගියා. ඊළඟට මගේ නැටි වැඩ පටන් ගත්තා. Thank you. අක්කි ඔනවා free වුණා නම් එන්න ඔක්තෝබර් 10 වෙනිදා Friday. බෙලාගේ channel එක අවුරුද්දක් පිරෙනවානේ. අපි පුංචි celebration එකක් කරනවා. තෑගි දෙනවා, කේක වැඩ කරනවා එන්න පුළුවන් වුණොත්. schedule කරලා තියන්න. Alright, I think this is gonna be the last one. Usually I don't overload, but this time I thought, okay, let me do it. Alright guys, so as you see, we fill the mold with the gold foil, and I'm using the pink, this color. That's how it's gonna turn out. This one, this color, the pink color, and I'm dropping it here using this tool. If you don't have one like that, that's okay. You can use a toothpick. අනේ නිරාගේ message එක දැක්කේ නෑ නෝ අම්මා කළා. So as you see, I'm just starting with edges. I'll leave the middle as it is. It's because I have a plan just to add the clear clay, liquid clay in the middle. seriously පූසට ඉන්න තැනක් නැතුව ගොඩක් තුවාල දාට. මන් දැනන් හිටින පූසත් විසයි කියලා. I know the dogs අර බල්ලා නම් සරයි කියලා දන්නවා. අයිෂෝ නපුරු පූසෙක්. නෝටි පූසා. මගේ අතත් වා දැක්කා නේද? මගේ අතත් වල වෙලා තිබ්බා. අතන මං මේක කරන්න ගැලෙව්වා දහියේ. But it's still there. Accidents කියනවා වෙනවා නේද? පරිස්සමෙන් ඉන්න නිරාකා. Hope you will get well soon. Here we go. I'm slowly adding the pink color. The reason I put this in the small containers to make sure if there's any leftovers to keep it for, save it for the next time. I have few more drops here. අන්තිම බින්දුවත් එක්කම වටි ගියා. අපි අන්තිම බින්දුව දාගමු. Okay guys, I got to go and check the oven for the මගේ කාවන් එකට දාපු කාරගෙන එනවා. We got to check our jams in the oven. Here we go. I'll leave it here until it's get cool. Once we finish this, I'll check this one. Okay, the next one is add the clean clay. Before that, I will make sure there's nothing outside the mold. You can wipe them off. If it's stubborn, you can use a wet towel or a wet paper towel. Right up. This is my clear polymer, liquid polymer clay there. Transparent. So what I'm going to do here is use my toothpick and slowly add it. Make sure you do it gently and slowly, and ensure it's not overflowing. take your time. There's no rush. And do it gently. The best way to reach to the small parts is with a toothpick. Here you go. Uh-oh. I dropped it in the middle of nowhere. If there's any air bubbles, make sure you pop them out. So the liquid scalpy charms, the jewelry, whatever you make with liquid scalpy, going to be slightly expensive because that liquid scalp itself is a little bit expensive, but it's worth for that money. I have a couple of air bubbles here. Gently pop them out. Nice. What I'm going to do next is get that little tissue paper around this toothpick. And wipe off any excess. පුංචි ටිෂු කෑල්ලක් අරගෙන ටූත්පික් එකේ මෙහෙම තවටා ඔයාලට පුළුවන් එහෙම එළියට ගිහලා තියෙන දෙයක් තියෙනවා නම් එහෙම ඊට එක අයින් කරන්න. Do it before you bake it, guys. ඒක බේක් කරන්න කලින් අයින් කරන්න. මොකද බේක් කරන් පස්සේ it's hard to take it off. Now I'm going to reach this middle part and quickly take this one out. Using the toothpick is the best way to clean it up. And guys, the other tip is, since I'm doing this as a tutorial to show you guys, I do one by one. But make sure you put them all in a batch, one batch, and put it in the oven at one time. So you save the energy, save your time. got everything covered and clean here. There's an air bubble. Look for the air bubbles and pop them off. Because if you bake with the air bubbles, it's not looks nice. It will leave the dots like this, see? If you bake with the air bubbles, it will leave the dots. Okay, beautiful people, now this goes in the oven. 130 preheat oven for 15 minutes. That's gonna be our last one. Let me put this one in and we'll check out our pink colored rose. Alrighty, are we ready? Let's check this side. Oh, that looks cool. This is the black one. Tell me which one is your favorite. So what we have done is, this is the butterfly feather we made. Here you go. Pretty easy to make these things, guys. It's similar way like resin, but much more easier and safe. But again, it's two different outputs, two different things. This is going to be connected like that, and it's connected to a keyring. And these are two little paws. Woof woofs. Which one is your favorite? Mine, both. So this one, actually, it's not the liquid clay. The pink one is actually the normal clay. What I did was I stuffed that normal clay into these little pores, the cavities, and then pour the liquid clay on top of it and bake it together. So like that you can try out different things, test different things. It's like, sky is the limit, guys. You can try and error, come up with your own ideas, check your creativity, and share with others like I do. I always like to share what I know with others, and I feel so satisfied and happy when someone's learned from me and did follow that. So this is pretty cool as well. It's a feather keyring. I feel it's a little bit rubbery, but yeah. Liquid polymer clay gives you kind of a rubbery effect, but not the other ones. I quickly run and grab my polymer clay keyrings that I made day before yesterday and yesterday, so we can compare them all together. I actually handed over some keyring orders I did, but I have this one. This is the charm that we made using polymer clay. It's a rainbow one. These, okay, let me show this. These are liquid polymer clay, and they were solid polymer clay. And we created two different pendants. This will go out on this Friday. I haven't packed them yet. And This is another charm that we made using solid polymer clay. Let me show you properly. And that's a keyring. If you want one like this, drop me a comment. I'll see how I can help you with that. And that's another charm. And the polymer clay, this is all handmade, guys. Unless this keyring, metal keyring, everything's handmade. If you want to do your own, you can watch my live streaming. I'll try bring a long video so you can watch it from there as well. And this is another one. And this actually goes out tomorrow. Someone's name starts with letter R. And I am gonna add this one here. These two goes together. And this is the other one. I need to make blue color using a liquid polymer clay. And this one can add it here. It goes together. So these charms are to add to my keyrings, guys. So if you like what I'm doing, don't forget to double tap the screen. If you learned something from me today, I'm so glad that I contributed to that. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment. I will share what I know. If I don't know, I'll find it out and share with you. Let's learn and grow together. So, if you haven't subscribed me yet, it's your time now, guys. And there's one in the oven. Let me check the time. Another 5 minutes or so, we can take it out. Then I'll show you how it's turned out. Then we can end the live stream after that. Okay, let me quickly go grab that one and we'll see how we go. This is our collection. Alrighty, I got it here, but it's super duper hot. Just got it out from the oven. Let me put, I'm showing off, am I right? That's okay to show off sometimes. Okay, this is what we just made and got out from the oven. Oh, it's not baked yet. It's kind of cracked. It's cracked, guys, because it's not baked enough. Let me squeeze it in. Put it back the oven. So I will put this back again for another 5 to 10 minutes time. But what I'll do, I'll end the live streaming now. Thanks again for joining with me. This is what we made today. Butterfly feather and 2 paw charms and the love hearts connected with them and everything else from yesterday. This is how it goes, and it's my collection. They're all gonna go out. These 2 goes out on Friday. This one actually going next week. That's a birthday gift for someone. And this is going out today. And these 2 also going out next week. Alright, guys. I might not come tomorrow. But I will see you all on Thursday afternoon around 6 o'clock Sydney time. Hope you have a blessed day. Enjoy the rest of the day. And stay happy, stay safe. I'll see you later, alligator. See you on Thursday. It's me, Bella.